Hello, everybody, it's Anna Morales, and today we're doing another top video, but it'll be something outside of Thomas the Tank Engine. Yeah, for today's video, we'll be doing my top 5 favorite Mario characters. And for the rest of the video, I'll be using Toad as my avatar. Now for this list, I'll be not only including those characters from the games, but those in the 2023 movie too. A few of them, but not that much. Now then, with that out of the way, let's get started. Number 5. King Boo. In case you don't know who he is, King Boo is Luigi's enemy while Mario has Bowser, which I'll get to later. King Boo is the one that captured Mario in the painting at least 3 times, and he's the only villain that he defeated Mario that many of the other Mario villains try to do. And here's what happens in the final boss in the 3 games he appeared in so far. In the first game, King Boo wears a giant Bowser suit, and in order to be able to defeat him, you have to be able to get those spiky bombs in order to get that Bowser head off of him so that way you can be able to suck him in. In the second game, that's when you have to be able to run as fast as you can through the houses that King Boo has while not trying to lose any of your health. And in the third one, after King Boo captures Mario, Peach, the 3 Toads, and Professor Egad, you have to be able to battle him. But after beating him once, he triples little by little until he gets to 3. And you have to be able to find which is the real one so that way you can defeat him again. But the reason why I put King Boo as number 5 is because unlike Bowser, who gets the most attention when it comes to Mario villains, King Boo doesn't get that much. He's usually a side antagonist. The only games where he was the major antagonist were the 3 Luigi's Mansion games. And that's it. Now then, with that one out of the way, let's move on. Number 4, Princess Peach. Oh yes, Princess Peach. She's the princess that's the damsel in distress. But in the Super Mario Bros. Movie, she's a princess warrior instead of the damsel in distress. Which I have to say, while I do prefer her as the damsel in distress when it comes to the main purpose of the Super Mario games, but I like how she was a princess warrior, especially in Backstory, which I thought was pretty cute and cool at the same time because it shows more character development in Peach of how she became the princess of the Mushroom Kingdom. And while she is a damsel in distress for the most part, but she isn't always like that, because in some games she is the hero. And now then, with that out of the way, let's move on. Number 3, Bowser. Oh yes, it's Bowser, the main antagonist of the majority of Mario games. But however, even though he's the main antagonist of most of the games, there are a couple games where he isn't the main antagonist. He's actually the hero, like in Super Paper Mario Origami King, and a couple others. Let's talk about his performance in the new movie. The one that played Bowser in the movie was Jack Black, and honestly, I think he did a fantastic job as Bowser. It suits him perfectly, just like his video game voice. And now then, let's move on with the next one. Number 2, Luigi. Oh yes, Luigi, a second player in the Super Mario Bros. Games. Now then, even though he may not have a lot of roles unlike Mario, he does have major roles where he is the protagonist, like the Luigi's Mansion games. And he has pretty much the same abilities, except he could jump a little higher than Mario. And with his voice performance in the Super Mario Bros. Movie in 2023, he was voiced by Charlie Day, and to be honest, he did a good job. Not as good as Jack Black, but he still did a decent good job. Now then, let's move on with the next one, shall we? Now, before I get to my number one, here are at least 3 honorable mentions. Bowser Jr. He got beat out by King Boo because I find King Boo more interesting than Bowser Jr., but he's still an interesting villain alongside Bowser. Princess Daisy. She's not the best princess I know when it comes to Mario princesses, and she got beat out by Princess Peach. Toad. As much as Toad was interesting in both the games and the Mario movie, but I couldn't think of enough reasons or any reason to include him on the list. But he's still an interesting character though. And my number one best Mario character is a tie of 2 between Mario and Yoshi. Let's first talk about Yoshi. Yoshi is a green dinosaur, and he's not just only in one color, but many other colors like red, orange, black, blue, red, yellow, pink, purple, and many other colors. And he first appeared in Yoshi's Island when after baby Mario fell down with that bird who was delivering Mario and Luigi to their home. Baby Luigi got lost, and that's when Mario bumped into all the Yoshis, and Yoshi helped baby Mario find his brother. And in the end, that's when baby Mario and Yoshi came face to face with baby Bowser. And after that, that's when their relationship started. Also, Yoshi also appeared in the Mario movie, but in an after credits scene. Now then, let's talk about Mario. Mario is the main protagonist of the Super Mario Bros. Games, and he's the one that saves Princess Peach, and you know what I mean if you played the games. Now then, let's talk about the Super Mario movie. He was played by Chris Pratt, and just like Charlie Day as Luigi, I think he did a decent good job as Mario. Now then, let's move on with the next part, shall we? And that was my top 5 Mario characters video. Let me know in the comment section of which of these Mario characters are your favorite. Do you agree with my list, or do you have your own personal preference? And Mario, it will be one of my main topic channels, along with Cars and Thomas the Tank Engine. But I want to be able to have a balance of both of them, so that way my channel doesn't get too stale, you know what I mean? Now then, I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.